Harvick is getting himself some track position right now as he continues to try and close in on the top two as he runs in third. There's Junior, the leader, Kurt Busch second, now Harvick third, Terry Labonte fourth, Tony Stewart is fifth. This is the race for seventh. Jeff Gordon, Ward Burton.
Jeff Gordon surrounded by Burton brothers. Jeff Burton, the 99 car in front of him, Ward right beside of it, 22.
Yeah, you wonder which lane in front of you is going to go. Open up. Is Tony Raines going to go, or is Jeff Burton going to go?
Well, right now it's Tony Raines.
Yeah, those guys move to the high line, which opens the low line up for Jeff, but hard getting that traction down there.
Yeah,
a little bit of an advantage there.
Whole hornet's nest going on here.
Oh, Jeff trying to move up the racetrack, put those right sides in that smooth part of the concrete to get some grip.
And also, you're trying to run the guy up the racetrack a little bit, so he'll hesitate just that little bit so you can turn the wheel cut and clear him when you get off the corner.
We heard from Kevin Harvick a minute ago. Marty's been monitoring Jeff Gordon for us. What do you got, Marty?
He's got his hands full out there. The car tight for Jeff Gordon right now. And the odd thing is it acts differently in 1 and 2 than it does in 3 and 4.
Oh, it's so weird. I mean, my car will not work on the outside down here in 3 and 4. It loves the bottom down there, but it sucked on the outside.
What's it do out there? Is there anything we can do to help you with it?
It just pushes really bad. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
Speaking of pushing, he just got pushed by the one car pretty good.
Now remember, John Andretti had the flat tire, so he's got fresher tires.
Yes.
He was on pit road under the green. Unfortunately for him, he's 3 laps down in 39th place.
And really, you're better off in the position that Jeff's in. Just let him go.
Yeah. But that does tell us that new tires can make a car a little bit faster, can make you run faster.
So Andretti, they're working to try and get close to the front of the pack and see if he can get one of those couple laps he's lost down. It's 2 laps down that he is in 39th place. Look at this behind him. Ward Burton, Ken Schrader, Kenny Wallace, Ricky Rudd, Brian Newman, all racing for a spot.
The last time by off turn 2, Kurt Busch, 97, took a look under the 8 car. Did not quite make that pass.
Gets hard on the brakes. Hear how he picks that gas up?
Easy.
Dale Jr. trying to hold off Kurt Busch. Marty?
Kind of has the same thing going on Jeff Gordon has going on. He's very good off turn 4. He just can't get off turn 2 as well as he would like. Wally, what we're seeing is a lot of drivers not driving the top, not driving the bottom, but in the middle, trying to get some left sides in on the stuff that's grooved in, right sides up on the smooth pavement. That's where it seems like the grip is. That's where the 8 car is working best as Kurt Busch tries to track him down.
John Andretti, flat left rear tire again.
Wow. I wonder if he's got something like a brake duct or something rubbing that tire.
I would guess that would be exactly what the deal is. Dave?
Yeah, that's what they're looking at. They said, look in the left side this time. Make sure there's nothing rubbing. They think something is.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Yeah.
He runs so many hoses and brake ducts on these cars because this place is so hard on brakes that sometimes you get them a little bit too close to the tire, and the tire will rub on that and it'll just slice it.
And he was running the inside lane, so any contact with cars would have been on the right side.
Yeah.
So John Andretti with troubles in the Subway 500. Dale Earnhardt Jr. No troubles right now, except maybe Kurt Busch kind of pushing him for the race lead.
NBC's coverage of the Subway 500 is brought to you by Wrangler, real comfortable jeans. By Little Debbie single-serve snack cakes, perfect when you're on the go. Unwrap a smile today. By Dodge, you can take life as it comes, so you can grab life by the horns. Dodge, And by TGI Fridays. Coming now for TGI Fridays double glazed baby back ribs. Glazed twice for a one-of-a-kind taste. Only at Fridays.
23 looks like he's got a left
Trouble
front.
up in turn 3. Kenny Wallace off the pace.
Left front.
Caution
Right front
flag is
tire.
out.
Right front, yeah.
Debris on the backstretch.
Oh, I see why he's made some hard contact with a wall because of the flat right front tire.
Had a lot of trouble here in these last couple of seconds. Kenny Wallace running well and had that problem that slowed him. Johnny Benson just took his car behind the wall.
Now we see that
There's some contact between players.
that might be what happened to the right front tire on the 23 car.
23 car gets a little bit loose.
Goes up.
Ooh, the
wow.
two teammates,
Oh, man.
A lot of contact.
both running in the top 10.
Bill Davis has got to be happy. No, I'm only kidding, folks.
Yeah.
Kenny Wallace got a little bit loose there, and when he corrected it, Ward Burton was already there.
Now, Jamie McMurray is being waved past the pace car right now. Under the last caution, we saw that problem he had on his pit, but the penalty that was assessed to him was the wrong one. It was too stiff for the infraction. He should have just started at the end of the line instead of being held for a time penalty. The time penalty caused him to go a lap down, so because NASCAR says we made a mistake on that, they're putting him back on the lead lap to give back what they took from him by error.
Well, that's good. That's fair.
Great. So they wanted to do that before they opened pit road, so McMurray could come in and pit with the lead lap cars like he should be able to.
Right.
And that's debris from Kenny Wallace's car that he's been shedding down the back straightaway. And now Kenny on pit road.
And pit road is still not open.
Well, Kenny hit that wall pretty hard. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of bent suspension pieces on the right front of that car.
Yep. And Warden didn't do his any good.
Bet we see Terry Labonte pit here.
I would think. Tires might be great, but he's probably getting low on fuel.
Looks like they're going to keep pit road closed another lap because they want to get that debris picked up off the back straightaway. That's where the cars exit the pit lane. They don't want people running over that just after they make a pit stop. So let's take a break. From Martinsville, it's the Subway 500. NBC Sports in Martinsville, Virginia with NASCAR's Subway 500 under the caution flag after teammates Kenny Wallace and Ward Burton tangled. It's the 7th yellow of this race. Leaders have all just come on to pit road for stops. Most of the leaders. A couple of guys have stayed out. Rusty Wallace, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Green did not pit. And Kevin Harvick is the first off the pit lane.
Of the cars that did come down pit road.
Had a lot of things happening on pit road under these stops. Watch this. This is Tony Stewart.
We talked about just how tight it is. Oh, man. Stewart is trying to leave his pit as Mike Skinner and the Army car is coming in. How much damage did it do the 20 car?
I don't think it did anything really. BP. If we look at it here, I think it slid right underneath the back bumper of the 01 car of Mike Skinner. Couldn't really see much there, but now if he got into that fuel cell there, that would have been damaged, but it doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad at all.
The front corner would have been where he got him. It looks pretty clean, huh? You just see the black marks there right by the word Carlo there, the Monte Carlo. Race off pit road of those that stopped. Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch outside of him. Look at that.
That was close.
Junior. Jeff Gordon should creep into the picture here in a second. Tony Stewart, Terry Labonte.
Jeff Burton. I know Jeff Gordon made a pit stop. I saw him.
Wow.
There he is.
Yikes.
Trouble.
That would be a lot of track position lost. Bill Kurt Busch up to 5th.
And a routine pit stop for him, just 4 tires and fuel, able to get in and out without trouble. So it's a good run for him. They tested here. That seems to be paying off. Routine pit stop for the 97. Matt?
You saw the video, the contact between Mike Skinner and Tony Stewart. You can also tell by the video just a slight buffing of that front bumper Tony's car needed a little more help on forward bike, so Greg Zipadelli made a track bar and air pressure adjustment. Marty?
In first, out 6 for Dale Earnhardt Jr. They had it sitting there. I need a little bit more forward bite. Half pound out of both rear tires. Pretty small adjustment, Dave.
Terry Labonte gave up 4th place, Marty, to pit. They changed 4 tires, took a little air out of the rears to give him more grip up off the corner. Now, championship leader Matt Kenseth came in and changed 4 tires. He said that set of tires made his car very, very tight, so they didn't make any chassis adjustments. Give the same air pressures in a new set of tires. Bill?
The 29 car of Kevin Harvick came down pit road. Also, 4 tires and fuel, no changes. I wondered why I hadn't heard much on the radio for this team today, and they just told me they agreed before the race, because of how hectic it is here, not to talk on the radio unless it was an emergency. Marty?
Jeff Gordon has fallen all the way back to 15th, Bill. What happened when Shane Parsnow took off the right front tire? A lug flew in the air, landed on the stud, wedged itself in between the new tire and the studs. Had to pull the tire off, take the lug out, put a new tire on. Took him a long time on pit road, Bill.
And the leader of the race is Rusty Wallace. How about that? Bashed up race car and all. Of course, they stayed out under this caution period. Last stop on lap 139 and lap 140. Took 2 tires on 139 and 2 more on 140. They tell me the race car is excellent, despite how it looks, and they just need a track position. We'll see what happens.
Lap 185 of 500 complete under caution in the Subway 500 in Martinsville, Virginia.